Well, it's been really bad. There've been 7 elbow surgery injuries in the last 10 days in Major League Baseball, and I think it's about I had kept count for a while. I'd say it's gotta be at least 20 elbow surgeries since spring training started. And there's been an awful lot of dialogue about why this is happening. And the sports medicine people are of the opinion everybody's throwing these cutters and everybody's throwing these sweepers and everybody's putting unbelievable force on the shoulder or the elbow, and the elbow ligaments can't handle the velocity and the strength. And it's a big issue. In the headlines, Cleveland Guardians, they lose Shane Bieber. It's a horrible setback for a good pitcher. This was his walk free agent year. He was going to go on the open market. He will not be able to pitch for at least 16 months, so he has no leverage at all. And he'll be in Cleveland with or without a contract. But he went down, boom, just like that, with the elbow injury. I was always concerned about what was going to happen to Spencer Strider because he was a physical force guy, threw a lot of pitches, struck a hell of a lot of guys out. He was 21-5 last year, John, 281 Ks. He blows out his elbow, and that happened real quick. He felt discomfort in his prior start, pitched this past weekend, didn't feel right, did the exam, torn UCL. That's a big blow because he's a fine pitcher. Terrible story in Boston. Trevor Story, who had a great career going with the Colorado Rockies, is gone with a dislocated shoulder. And it was really painful to see happen. And he's just had so many injuries in the last 3 years. He's not been able to stay healthy, and it looks as if he may have to have shoulder surgery. And we're saying goodbye to Stephen Strasburg in Washington. We had projected this was going to happen. He had, as you remember, as a young guy at Syracuse in the Washington farm system, he had the elbow surgery. It took him a year to come back, came back, and just was brilliant, was dominant, was superstar. You thought, geez, he's going to get to 200 wins this young in his career. He'll be a Hall of Fame pitcher. And then it all unraveled on him. Shoulder, that was an issue. Blood clot, that was an issue. Nerve damage in the neck, career is over. And he had just signed a mega contract after the great World Series performances with Washington, and he completely broke down. I think he's thrown only 31 pitches in 3 years, and he won't throw again. He has just announced his retirement. There was a hassle about his remaining $105 million on the contract. His agent, Scott Boras, he wanted all the money immediately. And the Washington Nationals finally worked out a deal that he will get his $105 million, even though he hardly pitched at all on the extension. It's going to be deferred for chunks of years down road to help the team. But boy, you go back, John, if you look at his statistics, 113 and 62. I mean, he was on a path to 200 career wins, which normally makes you a Hall of Famer. 3.24 career ERA. Postseason earned run average 1.46. How phenomenal is that? And I didn't realize the strikeout totals. He struck out 1,723 batters in just over 1,400 innings in the major leagues. Injuries are cruel, and this is kind of a cruel ending to a guy that really became an exceptional major league pitcher. So he's officially announced his retirement on Sunday and said, the quote he used in the press briefing was, I left it all out on the field. I have nothing left to give. So hell of a pitcher, burned out short period of time.
Stephen Strasburg, Aztec for life. I hate to see it, but what a great career while he was going. I want to go back to the injury situation. And did you see Tyler Glasnow's comments about this, where he said by banning the sticky stuff, that is indirectly creating more pitching injuries because the pitchers have to put the ball deeper in their hand, they have to grip it harder, which creates more tension in their elbow muscles. And then when the max effort comes, then things start to rupture.
Yeah, because you can change your whole physical body by weight training and get bigger and stronger in the legs and the arms, the shoulders. The one thing you can't change is the elbow ligament strength. But when they do the surgeries, a lot of these guys do come back completely healthy and completely stronger. Okay, one other topic on